Welcome back. My name is Nicolbw and we are on Agrarian Skies. And there's a few things that you probably noticed that have changed. I've put all of the different, Bam's Harvest Craft trees up in between each of the buildings. So we have one of each kind, and then there's a couple spots over there that don't have trees. So I put a sapling for a slimy sapling over there, and I don't know what to do about the other one. Next, you'll notice fluxed infused tools. Well, there's a story about that, and you probably noticed in the upper left corner it says jetpack. I was watching a live stream yesterday, or maybe it was this morning. It's been a few hours. And I was doing little odds and end things, just trying to get some dirt to build up farms over there. It's just real basic farms that you would do in vanilla. Going back and forth and thinking, I think I have enough stuff for a jetpack, and so I had to keep checking for ender pearls over there. So I'm going back and forth, and something was going on in the live stream, and I'm walking this way, and I'm looking at my other monitor, and what do you know, I walked right off the edge and died and lost everything in my inventory. I was so upset. I couldn't believe it, and I wasn't recording, of course. So that is my second death. I have officially died twice. If we look in here, okay. If we look in here, I have died to the void once, and I have died to monsters once. All those wisps killed me, and I walked right off the edge. I cannot believe that I did that. So everything that was in my golden bag of holding, I had lost. Everything, all my food. I'd lost my book and my book binder. I lost all my tools. I'd lost everything that was in here. But luckily, I was able to get all of that stuff back. I decided on making fluxed infused tools because we have the supplies for it. It just took a little time. It took a little time to do, and I was able to make a resonant jetpack. And it has the little rainbow sparkles that we got from a reward bag on it. So I am grateful. It takes forever to in the energetic infuser to charge up. It takes forever, so I probably shouldn't use it that much. And I also lost my feather falling 3 boots, but I did find some enchanted stuff. So we're going pretty good on the metals. We got quite a few blocks of those. I've started throwing sand in the smeltery. We have some more seared bricks. The stuff is going good. Everything's looking good. Occasionally I'll throw a stack of sand in there to make some of the glass. And let's see, we have a lot. You know what? We'll just run around here. I used bone meal and the fluxed infused sickle on this grass to get all these seeds. So we have all of the seeds. I used about 4 stacks of bone meal. I got all of these seeds plus some extras that are already over in the farm, and all of these. And then in our backpack we have all of the tree saplings plus some more stuff in there. So at least we were able to use one of the backpacks that we got. So there's those, and over here I've been a little busy. I've been getting all of the dirt that we've been getting from the sludge boilers and making our farms and extending that out. I still don't have enough dirt, but I took the lettuce, the candleberry, the soy, the soybeans and the tomatoes and started planting those. I moved the potatoes and the carrots into the smaller ones and the wheat into the bigger ones, so that way we can get those growing, because we will need a lot of tomatoes. We'll need a heck of a lot of lettuce. But I do plan on, when I build this building, I do plan on making more floors, and the top floors will be automated, so we'll get those automatically going. Our mob farm is going well. Our mob juice is completely full, so we need to figure something out with that. And yeah, we're doing pretty good. We're getting lots of stuff. Do I have better? Oh, I don't need those. There's no better boots. I don't need the chest plates because I got the jetpack. Woo! So our tree farms are going great. If you would like to see those, this is how we're doing. We already have 10,000 oak logs, so that's great. And because we have the birch and the spruce wood going, I can use those to craft stuff, and the oak will be strictly to go towards the challenge. After I died, I decided to take some of the ardite and cobalt and smelt that up to make tools. So I made some tools, so I have extras and backups of tools in case I die again. Hopefully that won't ever happen. Hopefully not. Okay, so we have a lot of challenges to get through. Because I did the seeds and I started growing stuff, we were able to get through a lot of stuff. If you notice the Hell's Kitchen, it says it's all complete. I will explain that in a second. I didn't do like that much stuff without you guys. So if we look on here, I did do this and turned it in. We needed the bucket of sludge. I put the this tank on one of the pipes at the tree farm, grabbed a bucket of sludge and did that, and then I accidentally turned it in. So we already had the flux infused sickle, but I lost that when I fell over and died in the void. But we were able to get tomato seeds, and I think I still have the tomato seeds over there and haven't planted them yet, so we'll have to take a look at that. So that was done, so we can make the 10 upgrade in the precision hammer and get that done. That should not take that long. Is it that and then 10, I think? Is that how you make it? Alright, the 10 upgrade in the precision hammer is, I need more of those. I'm pretty sure this is how you make it without having to look. Yeah. So there's the precision hammer and the 10 upgrade. I'm going to stick them in here because I'm not going to use them right now. And let's take a look. We will claim our reward for that. And then we have, all we have to do is make the red net energy cable. Is that a good, see, energy cable? Okay. Is this going to be electrum? Oh no, I need to make these. You know what? I think we could make that real quick. And we need more of those. Okay. And then, how do we make this? We need a block of redstone, 2 electrum, and the rest are the cables. Okay. Now, do we want a high temperature furnace, a heated redstone, or a culinary generator? You know what? With the culinary generator, it's interesting because we could put that in the farm and it could make stuff automatically. The redstone generator, we really need all the redstone we can get, and we can't really spare any, and I don't know how efficient that is. You know what, that one's interesting. I probably won't really use them, but, and then there is the flux capacitor, and I don't want to make that right now. That's definitely not something we are ready for. Okay, so the kitchen one, we did get some cows, so I went ahead and milked the cows. You can put a bucket of milk in the in your crafting, and you will get the fresh milk. Yeah, the fresh milk. It's just a bucket of milk to get the fresh milk, and then with that you can make the heavy cream that way with the mixing bowl. This is the cheese with the milk and the salt in a pot. And then I think the butter is made with the cream. Yeah, the butter is made with heavy cream, salt, and a saucepan. So that is how we made those 3 things, or 4 things, I guess. And we already had the water and the salt. So let's claim that. We had already made a glacial precipitator and had ice going, and I showed that to you guys the last time. So let's claim that. Okay, so we have the lettuce, and I showed you guys that. I only had like 7, I think, seeds. So I had to bone meal a whole bunch of them, turn them into more seeds so I could have the whole farm planted. So that's how this one is just a detection task. So as soon as I grew my first lettuce, it caught that. So let's claim that. The same goes for the tomatoes, and I'm still not even done with the tomatoes. And the soybeans as well. And then we needed to make a presser. The presser I have in here, it's right there. And the presser is pretty easy. It's 2 pistons and some iron. So, and I use the aluminum for pistons anytime that I have to make them. Super easy to make. It's super easy to use as well because it doesn't use any energy. So that is nice. That's how you make the silken tofu and the firm tofu and the soy milk, which you can use soy milk instead of regular milk in any of the recipes, I believe. So that is good. We had already made fish sandwiches, which is just bread and fish. And at one point, because I was killing the squid, it would give me the raw squid, and you could make the fish sandwich out of it. The octopus looking one, not the little thing that looks like a bat. Let's see, a burger is just, I think it's toast, maybe it's bread, and a steak. And I had already had a couple steaks from killing cows, so I went ahead and made those because it was pretty easy. I lost all of these when I fell overboard, so I don't have them to show you. I had this fruit tree going, that one there, so I grabbed a couple pieces of fruit from that, and you make juice with the juicer, and then you put the juice with the pot, and it makes vinegar. So that was easy. The toast is pretty easy. You just cook a piece of bread and it turns into toast. Let's see, the spaghetti, and then there's hearty pasta, or hearty breakfast, I mean. So the spaghetti is a little harder. You need tomato and a spice leaf, which I got from bone mealing the grass, and pasta, which is dough and butter. The dough is just water, salt, and flour, and the flour, turn it to the other one, is just mortar and pestle and wheat, or you can use potatoes, rye, there's all kinds of things you can use for that. So that one was easy. And then the hearty breakfast is a bunch of stuff, actually. So you have cooked pork chop, or you could do the tofu like I was talking about with the soybeans, fried egg, toast, potato cakes, and some sort of juice. So the potato cakes is an onion, butter, and a potato. So those are a little more involved, but we were able to do both of those. And all of these only give you a quarter of a heart, because all you have to do is make them, because they're all detection tasks, so you don't even have to turn them in. So that's what made me get done with the Hell's Kitchen, and I didn't really even do that much. Let's see, with this one we have not done anything yet. The bees and trees we haven't touched. You're a wizard we haven't touched. For the hoarding. Okay, so last time I said we still needed to make a crafting terminal and a precision export bus, and I went ahead and made those. It's just simple, look up the recipe in NEI and craft it. It's not that exciting to watch. This ice, you needed to turn in 100, so I just grabbed a couple stacks of ice from the back there and turned them in, and then put the rest back in the barrel. So we'll get that, and that opened up this one, which is going to call for 10,000 ice. And the glass was just one stack of each, and I had already been making this glass, and I had a couple stacks of glass there, so I went ahead and grabbed each of those and manually submitted those. That one opened this one, which we need 10,000 of each of those, which is going to take a long time to do. The seared stone I also already have making in the barrels, so I just grabbed a stack of that and submitted it, which now we need just 1,000 of those, so it's better than 10,000. We just needed to craft a compressed sand, which is just 9 sand, so we went ahead and crafted those. We need to let's grab the cyclic assemblers, because I know we're going to need those later on. And yeah, so then I uncrafted it and threw it in the thing to make glass, clear glass. This one you had to make a triple compressed cobblestone, so that took a little more work to do, and it's right here. So I needed 729 cobblestone, but I have extra cobblestone just sitting here, and I was trying to think of ways to get rid of it anyway, so I have been pulverizing it to turn it into gravel, and then pulverizing the gravel to turn into sand to make into glass. So I was happy to do that, actually, and get rid of that. And it's just a detection, that's why I still have it. We're going to end up with another flux infused pickaxe, so we'll have another backup. We'll have plan C. For that, I'm going to choose the cyclic assemblers again. So now we're going to need to make 1 octuple compressed cobblestone for this challenge. Now later we're going to have a challenge where we need to make 4 more. So we need 5 octuple compressed cobblestones, which means we are going to need a whole floor of igneous extruders going into a deep storage unit. Yeah. Oh, dang it. I always click escape instead of right click to go back. So all of these have opened now. All of them that are flashing are ones we have not done yet. And it'll be a while before those get done. Also go with the flow. I did make these, the fluid export bus and the fluid import bus, just because it's more crafting. You don't want to see me crafting. A lot of times my crafting is going back and forth, and it takes me forever to craft stuff. Also, we had to make a fluid storage monitor, which I never seem to really need or use too much. And then fluid crafter. So we need to make a cyclic assembler and a liquid crafter for this challenge. And that's going to be, I don't know how involved those are. What is the liquid crafter? Okay. What is involved? Oh yeah, that's kind of involved. We need string and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna make that up, and we need the recipe for that. Yeah, I'm gonna make these off camera, and then we'll turn that in next time. Why is this? Oh, this is Fortune 5 and Efficiency 5. Well, hello, new pick. Okay, so let's go ahead and do these, shall we? We shall. I think we shall. Let's eat these up, because you never know how many times I'm going to jump into the void willingly. Apparently a lot. Yeah. So let's throw these in here. It looks like I need another chest. So this is the good bag. We have a silk touch tin sword. Not so good. Alright. We have swirling glass, beef jerky, and redstone. Can always use more redstone. Even though we have 24 stacks, we are going to need a lot of it. A lot. Did I say a lot? We're going to need a lot. So that seems like, let's put our block in there, and then we can go over to the house. Sometimes it's night when it doesn't look like it's night. Let's put that in there. And you know what? Let's put that in there. Can we sleep? We can't sleep. Okay, so that is pretty much where we are, because I have the jetpack now. I'm going to start building these buildings up, and yeah, I'll probably work on this one and this one and this one. That one's going to take a while because it's all clay, but it's all like green and lime green, so it'll be fairly easy to make. Then maybe we'll work on the farms so we can get the automated farms going as well. Yeah, the bees are gonna have to wait. And what is this one? Power. Yeah, maybe I'll work on the buildings. Yeah, I'll work on the buildings off camera, and it'll be a lot easier with that. I think there's a way to make the builder's wand. Yeah, we can use diamonds around a stick, so I'll probably make one of those and use it for the buildings, because it's a lot of the same type of block, and it's going to take a lot of seared stone for these. So yeah, that'll be it for today for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoy the direction I am going in and how nice and neat and organized everything is. And I hope you guys enjoy playing Agrarian Skies for yourself. Bye bye.